Hello, good morning, and welcome to these everyday videos where you start your day in a more conscious way. What I would love to know, do you like the card reading first and then a discussion or a reading from the book? Or would you like the book and the discussion first, like I did yesterday, and then the card reading after? Because I can do it either way, but I'd love to have your input. Okay, let's get going. I'm going to do the card reading first today. So we have four cards, and then we're going to read from Parallel Universes of Self. And all my t-shirts look so wrinkly. It happens in my drawer, I think, because then I stumble around for a t-shirt and I don't put them all back neatly. And I'm noticing. Oh my God. Okay. So the first card is the Hermit, and this is always about going within. And sometimes, honestly, guys, I get this and I'm like, oh, again? I already know, I know. Go within, go within. I truly do say that because it's like, I already know I want something interesting. I want something bad, right? But the message is the message, and it is what we need to hear over and over again. So if the same card comes up a lot, that's what we need to hear. The Hermit is about going within again, trusting ourselves, self reflection, solitude, and clearing your mind of clutter. And I know for me, I'm an introvert, so how would I say that? Gain my energy back from being alone. If I go into crowds or with a whole bunch of people, even out with a group of really good friends, that can drain my energy. In the moment, I can feel like, whoa, feeling fantastic. But then afterwards, I can feel like, oof, if I'm already tired, right? So when there's a time in our life when we need to rest and rejuvenate and replenish our energy, how can you do that? For me, it is being alone, especially in nature, by the water, for in a forest walk. For some people, it actually is being with friends, having dinner, or inviting friends over. So, however works best for you. But also, you do need time for just self reflection and to be with you. Let your nervous system recalibrate and relax because we do feed other people's energy, we allow it in. And so when we're around anybody else, even one other person, we are in their energy. So their energy is affecting us. So we don't really have that just time to clear, clean, and be in our own energy. So remember to do that. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is about, yes, I wish it was about, you're going to receive millions. It's actually about the cycles of life, right? We have periods where we may feel totally abundant and everything's working out our way. And then we may have periods, it's like a circle, the wheel turns, the wheel of life. And then we have periods when, oh my God, I'm full of self doubt, let's say, and I'm not doing so well, or I lost whatever, right? Just understanding the cycles of life and not being caught up in the worry, fear, and thinking I'm going to stay stuck in this situation. We want to remember and know that it is their cycles. This too shall pass. I need to learn. Here's a challenge I'm faced with, a situation. I guess this is my time to learn about this, to work through it. It's part of life, it's part of the cycles of life. What else did I put? It can have to do with fate too. Something happens all of a sudden to you, and that was fated. It was meant to happen, good or bad. That was meant to be. So we don't focus on, I wish this never happened. I wish it, why did it happen? Why? It did. It was meant to be there. What's in front of you? What do you need to deal with? What do you need to do? Whether it's internal work, external physical work, how do you need to move through this? What do you need to learn from it? How can you grow through it? Things like that. New circumstances. It can also mean new circumstances are coming. It can also mean that better times are coming for you if you're in a bit of a struggle, because like it's cyclical, right? It goes. So if you're in a situation, it can change. Trust the flow of life. Trust that things will change. Know that things will change. Intend, desire, tell God, Source, Universe what you want. Then the next card is the Five of Swords, which is about conflict, um, struggle. So sometimes, again, this is what it's talking about, right? That there's times of this. Maybe you're going through a conflict. Maybe you're going through a struggle. Maybe it's just a conflict within yourself. That's for me right now. There's nothing in my outer world. It's a conflict within myself, right? That I need to work on because I know what I desire in my life. I don't quite have the beliefs that I can actually do it. And that's what we're going to talk about too in the card in the reading. Trusting yourself, and don't listen to others if they are putting you into fear and worry. So trust yourself. Sometimes we go to others to find what do you want to say? And can you tell me what to do? I don't know, which is fine, but just following what someone else says because that feels safe and not knowing what's truly right for you, that's what you need to learn. It's what's truly right for you. And then the next card is the Lovers. And when I pulled this card, I know now that it doesn't just have to do with a relationship, because for me, that's not what I'm interested in right now. And I'm just like, oh, screw it. I don't want the Lovers card. What else? But it really just means a decision, which is kind of funny, right? A decision, choices, and harmony. It can mean partnerships, business, personal, friendships, anything, relationships. It has to do with relationships also, right? So, but also a decision. Make up your mind about what is important and unimportant in your life. I love this because it's like the decision, and it's asking you now what is important in your life and what is really unimportant, and start to move more in alignment with what's important now. And those things change over our life. But that's the thing, is like sometimes we keep ourselves doing things that we're like, okay, you know what? That really doesn't matter to me anymore. I don't know why I keep doing it. I don't know why I keep saying yes. I don't know why I keep thinking these thoughts. They don't matter, right? So let go. Make the decision. No, I'm choosing. And it's also be true to yourself. And when you're more true to yourself, you attract authentic people who are more true to them, and you can then trust. You trust yourself. You have faith, trust, and belief in you. You be fully and authentic with who you are. Build your self belief, confidence, and then that'll be reflected in the people around you and that you draw to you also. Okay, the book we're going to read, Parallel Universes of Self, what this is. By synchronizing or aligning your own vibration or state of being, state of vibration, frequency of what you want to perceive to experience, infinity filters out the exact reality that matches your vibration. Our vibration, frequency, so those are the thoughts we think, the beliefs we have, the self-worth. And sometimes, as it says as we go into this, we're not even realize we actually still believe those thoughts. Your vibration or reception channel is compiled by what you believe to be true about yourself and reality, and by what you feel. What you feel is caused by what you believe, and what you believe is caused by who you define yourself to be. Who do you define yourself to be? Often that is started from when we were a child. Labels other people put on us, things other people said about us, things that we listened to and believed, I guess I'm that way. I guess that's who I am. And so we hold that. And especially something from childhood, it is deep down within us. As an adult, we can say, no, I've overcome that. I now know I'm worthy. I now know I get to have this. I now believe fully and truly in myself. But deep down, at the subconscious level, we still don't. Because if we did, we would have created it. So you know what your true beliefs are by what's in your reality right now. If you don't have something that you want, unfortunately, it's that you don't believe you can have it, or you don't believe it's possible, or you think you'd have to do something you don't want to do to have it. So I want you to think about those things. You can write down on a piece of paper what you desire, and then underneath, if I don't have it, what are some things I must believe then? And then really let that come up. Don't say, I don't know. Don't let yourself say, I don't know. When you emanate a certain vibration, the universe can't do any different than reflect a copy of that back to you. It's a copy. What we believe is shown on the outside of our life. When we change our beliefs, the outside changes. And that, yes, very hard sometimes to have as a concept. But again, you can say, I don't believe that. I honestly don't think that. You're just not conscious. It's deep down, hidden, that you haven't brought up yet, because we know when we bring up those things, those hurtful feelings, those beliefs we still feel as it from a child, they make us feel bad, and we want to avoid that. We're trying to protect ourselves from feeling that way. So that's kind of the way things work. But when you're conscious of it, when you allow yourself and say, I don't, it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel those hard emotions because I'm going to process them and allow them to leave my body and send myself love and have compassion. All right. So I want you to take a deep breath in, hands on your heart. And exhale, releasing and relaxing right down to the center of the earth. Inhale, bringing that beautiful earth energy up into your body. And as you exhale, release it and relax it, letting it go down, down, down. I want you to inhale love and light, compassion and love for yourself, no matter what your beliefs are, no matter what's hidden down deep inside that you may not even want to face. That's okay. Just say it's okay. I love myself anyways. It's totally fine. It's totally okay to feel any of those emotions. I release, cleanse, and clear. Bringing that energy right down to the center of the earth. Then inhale more loving, compassionate energy into your heart center. As you exhale, release, clear, clear, clear. Bringing it right down. Anything you want to dump to the center of the earth. Releasing it, letting it go. Breathing in deeply again into your heart center, filling up your whole body. As you exhale, release, relax, bringing the energy right down into the center of the earth, deep, deep, deep down, growing roots far and wide. And you can say things to yourself that you need to hear, like, I love that I feel. It's okay for me to feel. It's okay for me not to know. It's okay for me not to understand. And let it all go. All right. Have an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.